Luka Modric anchoring the midfield yet again today. We are underway at Balaídos. The temperature in the low 60s. Bit of a breeze from the north.
Would have been a shrewd move if he did. He says it a good season. It has lost. Here we go.
Isco on Roncaglia. Tries to square, maybe poked by the Argentine. Straight to Ronaldo! And straight to the back of the net. A left-footed laser gives Real Madrid the lead.
He's amazing, this man. Look at the passion on all those players. This is what they wanted, to get ahead in this vitally important match. But Cristiano, last few weeks, maybe last couple of months, has been out of this world, Phil. Absolutely brilliant. Great strike, left-footed. He can shoot left and right. Alvarez saying, well, what can I do to stop this man? But brilliant from Cristiano. Just when they needed him, he's been absolutely stunning. Good ball down the line. Marcelo to Isco. Wasn't quite sure what was happening here. Was he able to find someone? It was actually a tackle that knocked the ball to Ronaldo. But have a look. Finds an inch of space, Phil. Just an inch. And with that left foot, sticks it right into the corner. That's a great finish. Absolutely brilliant.
Ronaldo with his 23rd league goal of the season. The 10th time he's opened the scoring for Real Madrid.
It's sort of a half tackle there. I'm not so sure Isco was meaning to get to Cristiano. Maybe it was. Let's look again. Looks like the tackle takes it there, but still, he waits a second. Cristiano could go left or right, chooses left, and in that moment unleashes a rocket of a shot through the legs of the defender, just inside the post.
Guidetti sees it poked free. Blast from long range deflected, but Navas saw it all the way.
Somebody will all be applauding him. I suppose Allegri won if he beats him in the final.
Flicked on Guidetti. Good chance here. Josabed taken down Casemiro, and that's going to be a free kick and a card against the Brazilian.
Dangerous free kick, edge of the box.
Well, Real Madrid turned on. Will it be Guidetti? Will it be Vaz? It will be the Dane, and he's denied. Rebound falls for Roncaglia, but he... Again, Nacho, they got that yellow card taken away, but he's on the bench, and I think that's by design. Chance for Aspas on the turn. It hits the net, but on the wrong side of the post.
Another great strike from Aspas, left-footed this time, giving Kayla a little bit of a concern, and his manager too. Good play here from Celta. Just got to hit target. It's anything I would say. I'd rather he hits target and the keeper has to make a save than he hits the net. Contrao, who really wouldn't be a centre-back, he'd only be a left-back. You need Nacho. If anyone gets injured, you'd need him to come on and fill the gap.
Here's Aspas again, brings it to his left, curls it around, but he doesn't quite get it to bend enough.
What is this, the Aspas show? Last 5 minutes.
Liverpool fans are asking themselves that.
Everything coming through him, but it just shows you his ability. Just inside the post. Brilliant strike.
And another sign of getting better as the season progresses. Remember how many left-footed attempts Ronaldo flailed at earlier in the season?
True.
The last two have been deathly accurate. Trying to pull a Benzema. Castro lifts it up. It goes off the hand and out. And I think Johnny has an argument. Aspas had one too, and it's going to put him in the book.
That's
Juan
silly.
Martinez. Now, is this too close?
Let's have a look.
The hand comes up and out. That's easily a free kick outside the box.
He's trying to pull his hand away, but what did his
But he
hand
put
make?
it there in the first place, too.
Did his hand make contact inside the box? Let's have a look. His feet are outside.
That is close to the line, but the arm comes away.
He tries to put it away. There's a...
Ronaldo. Kroos finds Benzema. Slapped to the safety of the turf by Sergio.
Oh, is he injured? That was a great chance for him. Have a look here. He's got space filled. He's got time. He lines himself up. And he's still doing it at 31 and putting 5 past Bayern Munich.
Good ball for Vaz. Plays it square. Guidetti on the touch. Didn't feel comfortable enough having a first-time shot. and it dribbles away to nothingness.
That's a great chance. He's thrown away there.
Isco refuses to go down. In for Ronaldo. Tucks it home for 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just 2.5 minutes into the second half. One box to the other, and it's Real Madrid who can pretty much check this box.
You were just talking, Phil, about his records, how many goals he's scored, the highest all-time in Europe, and once again he pops up with crucial goals. 2 against Sevilla last week, 5 against Bayern Munich, 3 against Atleti. Absolutely brilliant. I want to have a look and see if he's offside here firstly as the ball's played. No, I think he's on. I think he's just on. And amazing that it comes seconds after Guidetti should have scored at the other end. And that's where Celta have lost it. They should have been scoring. They miss. And what a wonderful counter-attack. Look how he threads it right inside. In fact, it comes off the post. Absolutely brilliant. Real Madrid and Zidane, they're virtually there. Surely they can't throw away a 2-goal lead now. Haven't had. Here's a chance. Hit the thing first time. Perhaps it was slightly behind him, but
didn't feel comfortable with the left-footed volley.
Do you know what? Iago Aspas, and this is the counter-attack, as you say. Look how good Isco is. Oh, twice he nearly gets hacked down, but he knows that Ronaldo's free. A free kick at the halfway line isn't as...
And then the Champions League, which would be the first European treble in Juventus' history. This goal by Ronaldo is second of the match, Gary. And if they can follow up with a win in the European... And Ronaldo back on defense. The pass goes awry, though. Celta gets it back. Josebed threads it in. Aspas on the turn. Bumped over by Ramos. And they're going to give him a yellow for a dive.
Ooh.
Now, he does put the brakes on. And that's his second. He's gone. Does he need to continue running? He stops. Ramos runs him over.
Wow.
And another questionable call from the referee.
Wow, what a call. But either way, it was either a penalty, it was a dive. Didn't we say in the first half what a silly first yellow it was, and it'll come back to haunt him? Exactly right. Let's have a look.
He holds, waiting for contact, and Ramos provides it.
I mean,
that is a penalty.
You get there first, you get thumped in the back, but the ref had to pick one or the other. It was either a penalty or it's a second yellow and a red.
Shouldn't you lean in favor of the attack?
I would agree. I think that's a penalty.
And Ramos gets a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Very much so, because he would have been at least booked for that. What was that picture you showed at halftime of the kid with the briefcase? And you were telling
FC
us?
Barcelona. I think it's empty. And Aspas' season is over.
Wow. Hard. Well, what a different. But who would want to be a referee and make that call? But I still think that's a penalty.
Area, but it wasn't ruled.
Here's the thing, Phil, having not given the first one, wouldn't you be tempted as a ref to have slightly favored?
Like
I know you shouldn't. Yeah, I know you shouldn't, but given that situation, I would have given Celta. He's through.
Ronaldo bundled over, and he won't give one here, and he won't give a card for a dive. No. He's trying to keep it even, but Johnny Castro going over the deep end.
Yeah, I would have been tempted as a ref to have given the penalty for Iago Aspas because it looked like it, and I hadn't given one earlier, but hey, fair dues to the ref. He made the call. No call there either, so he's keeping it square. As players now, Celta have to be careful because you cannot go criticizing the referee for every decision, even though you feel it's unfair. Let's have a look here.
And there, you know what? Castro does seem to trip Ronaldo up.
He does.
And Ronaldo's reputation perhaps doing him no justice.
Or the fact that the penalty wasn't given the other side. The ref feels he can't give it there. It should be 2-1 right now, or certainly if the penalty was scored, it would be 2-1, and we'd have a real game on our hands.
But again, even that would not be enough, other than perhaps maybe needing a tie. A tie could be enough in the final. But let's try and get caught here. Hernandez and Vaz starting to argue with the referee. Guidetti gets a card. Everyone gets a card.
Got to keep control. I know they're upset, but it doesn't help to go screaming at the referee because he's going to give you a yellow.
Here, Mayo goes down.
Not even sure that. Have a look here. Not even sure there was much contact there, if anything.
Maybe if we watch the foot land, there seemed to be maybe a little contact.
I think it's Zidane's chance to pull them off.
Driven in, punched away by Navas to safety. Blasted back in. and easily caught by the Tico. Nice try from Mayo.
So who's the 2 on 4 yellow?
Casemiro, another one who is carrying a yellow in this game. Laying off here, slotted in. Castro, here's Voss, sets, shoots, denied by Navas. Rebound, and it's Navas again. Castro flying in from the left back.
He rubs his head, and I understand why. Let's have a look again at Kayla's save. Nice, good save. Pushes it away from trouble as well, Phil. It comes, he doesn't push it straight out, he gets it away to the side.
And again, just like the Sevilla game, reality is different than the scoreboard, but it's the scoreboard that counts. Guidetti, shot deflected! Off of Ramos and in. Goal for Guidetti, his 4th. And maybe...
And now they've pulled one back. So we have a game on, Phil, and great credit to Celta Vigo there.
So it's still a 1-goal game, which puts maybe a bit... Nice pass, gutsy pass. This time maybe leaves it on the table. Advantage played. Guidetti maybe a bit fortunate. Here's Ronaldo looking for a hat trick. Benz on the turn. Marcelo. Brown Mayo in for Benzema, who walks it home, and Real Madrid regains its 2-goal lead.
Amazing, amazing for Real Madrid. As they go down, they have the ability to bounce straight back against 10-man Celta. And Ben's popping up again with an absolutely crucial goal. Marcelo, great pass. Absolutely brilliant. That's the sign of a classy team. 2-1. They've just pulled one back, Celta, and you're able to go and make it 3-1 and take all the pressure off again. Let's have a look at it. Could have been a free kick there, but they play on. Cristiano forces himself through, runs at the defense, puts Marcelo in, or goes to Ben's first. He puts Marcelo in. But look what Marcelo does from here. Sends a dummy, gets the ball across, Ben's ghosting in, makes it look easy. But that's Marcelo as well at the end, making such a difference.
And again, Benzema back to goal, getting the job done. So many weapons on this Real Madrid team.
Absolutely. So much skill, so much ability. You've got to say heartbreaking for Celta Vigo. Down to 10 men. Should have, I think, had a penalty. Pull one back, and then within minutes, Real Madrid back to that 2-goal cushion.
Something you'd mentioned earlier in regards to the lack of clean sheets.
Early on about this being the end of the season. It's been a long season with them, taking them all the way to Europa League semis. Oh, here we go. Counter-attack 4 versus 3.
Ronaldo flips, Kroos delivers, Ronaldo settles, shoots, and he sends it wide. Inches away from a hat trick, but maybe just too calm on the touch.
Too much time almost, wasn't it? He waited, he almost waited for the goalkeeper to commit himself. They were queuing up. Have a look at this, 4 against 3. Lovely interplay, helping each other. Ronaldo out wide to Kroos. He plays it nice and early to Ronaldo. He knows where he wants to put it, inside that post, inside Alvarez's post. He waits, bides his time.
Yeah. For honor. Out wide, Isco. Kroos waits, Isco shoots. Sergio down quickly to deny.
Good save from Sergio Alvarez there. Good shot from Isco just inside the post. Keeper does brilliant to get down there and tip that round. Don't know what he's saying there. Where's my defense? Have a look at it from this angle. Hard to see through the...
Hasn't quite gone as he would have wished in his first year. Maybe a chance here. Vasquez in, drives it in. Sergio the stop again, and then headed away towards Marcelo. To go to space, Castro filled it early. Nice pressure from Asensio. Squared Benzema. Kroos shoots, tucks it home, sneaking it inside the post. It's another 4-1 lead for Real Madrid. Celta's given them the battle, but Real Madrid has won the war.
They certainly have. Alvarez shaking his head. He's made a number of really good saves, but Kroos there just putting the sort of final sword into Celta de Vigo. They've really battled well, Celta. But once again, we look at Real Madrid and think, man, this has been an unbelievable season, and they just keep on producing the goods. Look at the pressure there. Well done, Asensio, putting that pressure on. Ben's unselfish to Kroos, and Kroos a good finish. And we've seen Ronaldo have chances. It could be 5 or 6. This is an amazing, amazing side going forward. Wonderful to watch, Phil. And I say, if they win the next 2 games and they do the double, fans will look back at this team and say this is one of the great Real Madrid sides of all time, probably.
32 First Division championships to their name, and they will head into the final round against Malaga with a nose in front for their 33rd. Something they have. Modric making magic in the box, and Real Madrid makes Celta disappear. Top of the table with a game to go. 4-1 at Balaídos.
Now, brilliant Real Madrid, fantastic game, but spare a thought for Celta Vigo. They played well, they battled well, and one decision could have swung it their way. But CR7 and company have the points they need.
Cristiano Ronaldo got things started 10th time this season with the first goal, and they hold on to win.